what is bopping, my beautiful Bamers? It's DM Kimeramon facing off against Galacticmon. We got 2/3 of the Misplay for Game podcast, full Misplay for a Game takeover. Wow, 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 wow. Top tables and represent. Yeah, Marcio on that Galacticmon week, for real. But let's be real. Let's all say thank you, Marcio. Everyone say thank you, K-Beads in chat. He brought out the Justimon mat. We get Justimon support. You should pitch. You should pay Marcio to represent your favorite Scrimblow Bimblow on a playmat, and maybe your deck will get support too. Speaking of support, I'm looking forward to seeing what DM has in store for us in the future, because this toolbox is very fun. Funny enough, this version not very good. However, still fun to look at. So it's going to be just the Monochromon. I believe he's the Digivolve Goober. Unfortunately, obviously swinging in and dying in security to Promo Destro. Truly Promo Destro, the card of all time. 10k in security. And the ability to play cost just cleared everything. We're already kind of a little low. The goal here is to turbo out Chimera, as far as I understand. But, 3 sideways Veemon. El Clásico. Let's be fair, actually, they don't usually go this wide. But we're looking okay. Whoa. Thinking about Digicrossing the Snatch, but could also just Evo the Snatch. And that's what we're going to do. I mean, it costs the same. Nothing to load. And Raining, Monocro, get the Digivolves when a source goes under or when attacking. It was actually attacking. So it was, it gets the training whilst attacking. That's crazy. And we just end on Chimera. And then we get to pop a black and a green. Funny enough, because it's black, it really doesn't matter. This Monochromon and the Sukamon basically facilitate a pop on a Veemon no matter what, which unfortunately means we do get to put them in trash, but you at least get rid of the egg, I guess. So that way, if he Digivolves over the Veemon, I can't turn it into as much. So, I mean, technically he's ahead right now, but is he really? Revealing the Veemon and getting to add Fusionize, suddenly I feel like maybe no. We might be able to... We did commit the Snatchmon, so we could probably Fusionize into the Snatchmon if we wanted. It would obviously cost the 1, but we did get the load up on the reduction of any Evo. So we still do this for 2 cost here, so we're just gonna just raw Evo, get the load up. So now 5 Veemons in sources, and then this should be the freest promo destro. No tamers to Yoink up. So we're actually not going to go promo destro. We're just going to get the source trash, otherwise known as the Digivolve. Back in my day, yeah, when you ate from the top, it was called the Digivolve. And honestly, this makes a lot more sense because the Monochromon obviously is live again and would be able to Digivolve this Destro straight back down. Not going to be able to do that, so we're just going to target the Veemon, swing in, and explode into trash. Oh, we got the Chimeras in hands. We could make it. It's whether you try and go for a 2-cost Evo or whether you go into it. We can actually go 1-cost Evo here thanks to the training and then the Sunamon inherit reducing the cost. But no matter what, you're going to be passing over an amount that you're not happy with here. I actually maybe would have been better to just go for the 1 choke. But then again, evolving into Galactic is going to be 6-5 no matter what. So we were actually... I think we were Omega jobbed no matter what. So Chimera attempt to pop a black Digimon because it has Monochromon still up as a source. So just clears it. Like, yeah, you're Digivolve immune, but hold this. Hold these. We'll workshop with that one later. The schematics, the blueprint is there, just like this cool ass playmat. I honestly don't remember the artist name that does the playmat. They also did my Kagurabachi Tactimon mat and the cool Monster Hunter one. Tom, a big fan. He's usually scouting it out whenever they come up with stuff. I mean, the Zawa design one on the left is sick as well. This is going to be the usual Digicross, Snatchmon, Fusionize, Destro. And again, becoming the Digivolve immune, because surely Tom won't have... Surely he won't have Chimera again. Either way, we're actually going to get to load up 4 sources here. So now we actually just get to play Ragnarok Cannon without playing the cost. Not place it in the battle. Play Ragnarok Cannon without paying the cost. So the free one from Trash is going to full clear the board now. That said, y'all like keywords? I like my good friend and keyword assembly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tom, there's no way. There's no. That was 7. Oh no, he is the 7th card. So we can taste the rainbow now. And hit him with the Skittles Squabble. So we're going to attempt to pop it. Okay, no, it is 7. Okay, I wasn't going crazy. Let's go, Andrew. Guy who remembers card effects. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a card effect rememberer myself. Do we have raid retail? Because, man, that would be a funny way to go out. Yep, I think we are... Yeah, we are going straight at it. Forcing him to end the attack. And we just get to end on... Oh, wait, we just die, no? Unless, does this on delete float? I think we got a skull. We got the skull something or other in there. We're going to push up, start a main. We're going to get the pop. What do we got? Yeah, we get the mod. Oh, Monochromon Digivolve. Oh, he's the greatest. He's the greatest to ever do it. That's why we pay him the no bucks. Damn. It is really interesting. Like, Galactic Week has obviously been, you know, the Galactic Gauntlet, and yo, this deck is good as hell. But it's really funny. The decks that we've been showing do have just like on Galacticmon turn answers to Galacticmon. Really, really interesting how many decks can turn off Ragnarok Cannon. Like, yeah, like low-key, when the Ragnarok Cannon, you know, when he starts to pee on the moon, you are kind of going to get soaked. But it's not completely a wash. That said, though, this Monochromon is going to return to the dinosaurs and get... finally, Promo Destramon is going to kill something in not security. And surely he can't... Ooh... Stay in the back, make meat. I mean, technically, you're not in danger of getting Ragnarok. We might be dead. Yup. Yup. It was close. And then he made Galactic. GG's, game 1.
Matrix Digivolution.
Join the members. Howdy gang, it's, you know, May, and I'm finally done that thing I said I would do in February, which is give you a 2025. Please consider subscribing and all that. We've started to go up really, really far. Really happy to be still that biggest English-speaking European Digimon content creator, and I'm always eternally thankful for that. Yeah, we do a bunch of different things. The podcasts, which a lot of people really like. We also do some game shows, and we've gotten to start doing some history videos with the How Good Was Shoutmon, and we plan on doing many, many more. But just wanted to give you kind of like a little bit more of an updated look for your reminder to try and always like and subscribe the video if you can. And if you do feel like leaving us a comment, even if it's just like a short one, it goes a really long way to supporting the channel. But again, the best way to support the channel is to join the members or use Twitch Prime on Twitch. You can get free ad-free Twitch streams there, but you can get ad-free content here on YouTube for as little as £1 a month by pressing the join button. And if you are a champion, you get some extra bonuses for that as well. Rookies and ultimates, we're still trying to figure out a couple more things that we can do to best support you. Like if you do get to see us in the UK at an event, I'll always have some extra bonus sleeves that are available for our rookies and above there, and we'll try and sort out eventually something for our international viewers. But just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone that has been a member. I know I don't always get to shout you out, but I do cherish every single one of you, and to join the Discord as well, so we can get extra benefits for you there whilst you're in the Discord, access to some extra channels. But yeah, thank you for 3 years of Digimon support now, and helping me do what I do daily. I really appreciate it, and thanks for watching. And whilst we get shuffled up for game number 2, I want to say a big thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. We, of course, have the Mega, Just Josh, an Ultimate here on YouTube, and a Tier 3 on Twitch. Then for our Ultimates, the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the Sticks, Brad, King of Knights, Sacred Armor, Matthew Bowen, and Dire Owlbear. And for our champions, we got Shinny Carey, Coffee Deus, DHM, Solo Ouroboros, Andy Fing, Squid Eater, Benji Gibber, Thomas Yates, Kenneth Smith, The Master FGC, Donkey, Kava, Allforce Magna, Kragan Security, Stephen Holdren, Pap, and Epsilon Cross. Security set, digital gate open. And it looks like we're going to open with an analog man. That you hate to see, especially when we go good morning, say it back on the Zenith. Destro and Snatch pitched off of the Zenith playing something not terrible. And then we get the Veemon does pick up the promo Destro, which, I mean, that analog man is not safe. 2 promo Destros to the bottom of the deck, though. That, you know, if you're going to sire Breath of Release, now would be the time. Ooh, I don't remember if this Edgermon has if it has an on play. So we're going to actually have the Skull Greymon, and then the analog man gets to reduce the cost, and then we get to effectively training loaded up. This is an unfortunate brick. Like, you know, game 1 was actually super competitive. We got to see what the Chimera box is doing, but like, you just can't open slow versus Galacti. This is like high key one of the most consistent decks in the game, but not from like a, like, you know, Sakuya, you know, consistently high roll. Like the high roll decks feel like they do it so consistently, so they're consistent at a top level, but obviously, you know, there's inherent high roll. This deck is just like it goes 1 speed, and that speed is like 55. And if you're on the motorway, you know, there's gonna be cars that are going past you at 55. You know, maybe you should stay in, you know, oh, I was gonna say left lane because we're here in the UK, but you know, whichever your slowest lane is in the country of residence that you drive in. But you know, if you're in a school zone where you should be doing a 20, 55, kind of lethal. So, I mean, no tamers. He, you know, walked out in that school zone and did get hit by a 55-mile-an-hour Destromon. That man is dead. But the Skull Greymon did make it back to us, which, let's be real, I don't think a single person watching expected it to do so. Well, we're just gonna Shibal, bro. Wow, maximum value. Bro, we have never been less back than we are in this exact moment. Does this deck -1 or does this recover? Load up. It's a minus DP. It's yellow. It could be any one of three effects. And shrink. Clear off 1 body. I respect it. Unfortunately, it's an extra name in trash, although I don't think it actually matters, because the Galactic would be enough. I don't know if the Galactic is going to keep turn, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we have enough to make Galactic. I think we're just going to do the search just because we can swing to put itself in trash. Make sure it's the reduction inherit there. Then we're going to go Galactic. Still enough to pass turn. Never mind, it keeps turn. Load up 3. And is Zenith going in the grinder? No, it's going to be the Destro. Ragnarok can and get the clear. And this, he doesn't have a full, what? Yeah. Digicross will certainly do it. Digicross Snatch. And gets to go into Destro at end of turn. Well, trash the top source, which then, because that is a face down card, is going to remove the body as it cannot exist face down. Yeah. Well, this has training, I guess. I've seen some players when they train, they actually put the cards upside down, which not just like obviously, you know, reversed, but like they slot it in upside down, which is really interesting. Makes it easier to look at it as well when you're kind of doing it from the top. Looks like we're actually going to get to do Source Strip, take out all the Destros, which is cute. And then we're going to go into the Skullgreymon for 1. Ooh, we find a Chimera. I think it's still 1 action too late, unfortunately, especially because we have the Memory Setter. We are going to explode. We do get to go into Quagamon. Quagamon low to suspend the Galacticmon. But there is, unfortunately, a second space station. And look at those sources that ended up in trash. How did they get there? Ha-ha. Haha, how did they get there? Second Ragnarok Cannon, crack the first one, burn everything, swing 1. Oh my gosh, the protein nearly stole the game. Could you imagine though if the protein stole the game? It did not, but if you did like what you saw and you do want to see more, we're going to be getting more EX10 footage. We got Bagramon on the channel and Black Wargreymon, so look forward to that. If today's your birthday, then happy birthday. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.